I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's over, guys. It's over.
It's over.
Pandemic housing market where you can overcharge individuals and you will get 40 to 50 offers on one house. It's over. We will not continue to see 20, 30, 40% increases on housing year over year. The time is over. I know a lot of you guys are commenting in my comment section and you're holding on to continuing getting 30% year over year, but that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. My name is Orlando and welcome to my channel, guys. We are going to jump into this conspiracy theory that everyone thinks that we're going to see pandemic housing market prices of 20 to 30% year over year prices on houses increases. We're gonna squash that today. Has the pandemic housing market come to an end? Rising inventory, price drops show shift. Well, yeah, we're starting to see a huge shift in individuals deciding not to jump into this crazy housing market. I am seeing individuals sitting on the sidelines right now, deciding to rent, deciding to sit this out. I am seeing sellers take the nest egg that they made, $150,000, $200,000 that they received from selling a home and taking in that money and decided,
I'm gonna rent and I'm gonna hold this money and I'm going to buy a house that is more affordable with leaving me this money left over.
Remember, guys, this money is tax-free money. When you sell a home, you get $250,000. If you're married, $500,000 of tax-free money, and you're gonna take that money and dump it all into an overpriced home. And in most cases, especially for the seniors, they are taking the money and they're downsizing and paying more for the downsized house than they did for the house that they bought that was bigger.
Huh?
Now wrap your mind around that. That is bananas. After 2 years of superheated, fast-moving pandemic housing market that saw home prices increase by over 20% year over year, can potential home buyer expect some balance of normalcy in coming months? While we're talking about percentages, 85% of you guys aren't subscribed to the channel. Why aren't you subscribed to the channel? Hit that subscribe button for me. It helps my videos get out to more viewers, which helps the community. I would really appreciate it, but let's jump into these numbers. The normalcy, guys, of if you are expecting prices to, jump down 80% and become, bottom of the basement, going out of business housing market, you're not gonna get that, guys. You're not going to get that. Will you see a drop in prices? Yes, you will see a drop in prices. Will they be affordable? Yes, they will become affordable again, guys. But will they become a penny on a dollar housing market? We do not want that. That is a depression, not a recession, guys. Let's get that straight. Nobody wants a depression. The recession is going to happen. We can't control that, and that's what we're going to get. You're going to get discounted prices, but you don't want your house to be worthless. Nobody wants that. So normalcy, yes, we will get to some type of normalcy, but it all depends on what normalcy are you talking about. Are you talking about pre-pandemic? Are you talking about 2008? What type of normalcy? Affordability is a better word. I think the housing market will become more affordable than it is currently. The unusual market conditions of the pandemic have come to an end, says one economist. The sellers just need to understand that whatever last year prices was, they cannot just boost up prices by another 20%. They will not find buyers using that philosophy. I'm seeing sellers do this. They're like,
Man, I missed out, man. Like, I wish I would have sold my home for 50% more than what it was actually worth because people were selling it.
and then they're jumping into the game right now and they're like, hey, I'm in the game. Let's get that $50,000. Who wants to pay $50,000 overpriced? Ask it. Anybody? And nobody is taking them up on the offer. So they're dropping it down, by $30,000. And they're saying, hey,
Okay, I'm not asking for 30. How about we just do $20,000 over?
and nobody's taking that. So they're thinking, 10,000? We would do 10,000? Maybe 5. and people are just like, nah. You know what? How about you just keep your house right now? And that's what we're seeing. However, that does not mean home prices are coming down anytime soon. Sellers are lowering listing prices from all-time highs, but they are not likely to return to pre-pandemic prices. It's easy to say that when we're not in a recession, so we'll see, right? We'll see. But this is the thing, guys. You're seeing these price cuts. They are not true price cuts. They're price cuts from an overpriced home. If you want to still pay $10,000 over asking, you can see those types of housing prices all day long. But does that matter if you're paying 7% interest rate on a $10,000 overpriced home? Most people can't afford that anyway. So it doesn't even matter. You can't afford it because, once again, we say this on this channel all the time. A 2% increase knocks down your buying power by $200,000. So if you're trying to buy an overpriced home, even if it's $10,000 over, most likely you still can't afford it anyway, or will bring you too close to the top. Well, that will cause you issues if a recession hits, and we don't want that. Basically, at $407,600, the median existing home price sales exceeds $400,000 for the first in May, marking 15% increase from 1 year ago. The S&P, some index says that reported a 20.4% annual gain in April, down from 20.6 in the previous month. But there are still signs that the market is transitioning. Yes, the market is transitioning. Once again, guys, we're still in that good neighborhood. We haven't crossed the street where the next block is the bad neighborhood. And that would be the recession. We haven't gotten to that neighborhood yet. We're still traveling. We're starting to see a couple of homes that are not, fixed up, bad. Maybe some couple of houses that have bad grass. We haven't crossed that street yet where the next block is the recession. We need to cross that, and we're still in that transition period. So you have to look out for that. Are home sales declining? Contract signings have declined from a year ago due to sharp mortgage rates hikes. Total existing home sales, which include completed transactions for single-family townhomes and condominiums and co-ops, fell 9% year over year in May. Pending home sales, a future-looking indicator of home sales based on contract signing, dropped 14%. So a lot of people are, like I said, are sitting on the sidelines. Individuals are not flocking. And we have to remember, guys, this is July. This is hot home selling season. If it's not doing well here, what do you think is going to happen in the winter months when no one wants to go outside? When school has already started, people will be locked into their leases that they're places that they have rented, and that's it. They will just wait until the next year to see exactly what's happening. So if you buy a home right now, and I'm not shaming anyone who buys a home right now, if you have to buy a home and you did your research and this is a great deal for you, or if you were in a situation where you had to buy a home, I totally understand. But I'm saying for individuals who have that decision or that choice to decide to sit on the sidelines or buy a home right now, I'm telling you guys, if you just wait it out, you will reap the benefits of a housing market that's going to decline. I can see it now, and the Fed is continuing to paint the picture for you guys that lets you know exactly what they're doing and what they have to do to get inflation under control. And rates are going to continue to go up. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room.
You working all day?
This inventory situation. Nationally, the inventory of homes actively on sale on a typical day in June increased by 19% over the past year, the largest increase in inventory in the data history. According to a report by Realtor, that translates into 98,000 more homes actively for sale on a typical day in June compared to the previous year. An agent says that was in Salt Lake City says he's seen a strong rise in inventory over the last 8 weeks. There has been 6,367 active listings this May compared to 5,031 last May. There was a lot of uncertainty last year and a lot of people just stayed home and improved their home. Now people are looking to move up. Is that true? Some of that is true, right? I'm not going to say, but I think a lot of that is true is seller FOMO. thinking that if you don't sell your home right now, or if you want to sell your home in the next 2 years, you need to do it now. Because if you don't do it now, you will not get this price. I'm a firm believer in this too. If you do not sell your home right now, prices are going to decline. You will have to give more concessions to buyers. It's going to be tougher to sell your home later than it is at this exact moment. And that's just the truth. Will you get what you could have gotten, at the beginning of this year, same time last year? No, that's over. And that's what this video is about. It's over, guys. It's over, especially for the sellers. Now, this is great for buyers, this video I'm talking about, because we're talking about it going into a decline and you getting a house that isn't affordable. But for sellers, hey, the clock is ticking right now. If you are trying to sell a house, you better do it today. You better do it today, because 2 years from now, you wait 6 months from now, today's price is not tomorrow's price. So get ready for that. Like I said, a lot of that has to do with seller FOMO. So, individuals are really pushing to get that money that they can right now before it all evaporates. So at the end of the day, what am I saying? I'm saying get ready, guys. Put your seatbelts on. We're heading in that direction, but like I've been saying in my videos, we're going down that road. We're continuing and we're seeing the signs. If you have not been watching my videos, go back and watch my videos. Red flag after red flag after red flag after red flag. And there are continuing red flags showing us that we are going in that direction. So once again, guys, I hope you got value out of this content. I'm gonna need you to watch this next video here. It will help you learn about this crazy housing market, get into your first rental property. Also check in the description below. I have some useful links, get free credit reports, and join our membership program. I will see you in the next one. Thanks.